Hello and welcome back to Whispers of Wonder, where learning begins with love. I am your host Hanz, and today's episode touches one of the core principles of Montessori education. Something simple yet deeply transformative: freedom within limits. It's a phrase you will hear often in Montessori circle. But what does it truly mean? And how can we as parents and educators create a balance between structure and freedom, between respect and responsibility? Let's take a deep breath and begin. When we think of freedom, especially for children, many of us imagine chaos, toys everywhere, screaming kids, no rules. But Montessori doesn't promote unlimited freedom. Instead, it offers freedom within carefully prepared limits. In a Montessori environment, children are free to choose, but only from what is safe, age appropriate, and respectful for the community. This builds decision making, confidence, and responsibility. We don't offer total freedom, but meaningful freedom. Freedom to explore, to fail, to try again, and always within the loving presence of a prepared adult. Let's pause and reflect on something important. What is the difference between control and guidance? Control sounds like, no, you can't do that because I said so. Sit down, be quiet, stop moving. Guidance sounds like, you may choose a puzzle or a book. You can sit here quietly or take a break in the peace corner. Montessori environment replace adult control with clear, respectful boundaries. Limits are consistent but kind, and freedom is never used as a brief or a threat. This creates children who don't just follow rules, they understand why the rules exist, and that is true independence. Let's explore what freedom within limits look like in different ages. Toddler, you set out two choices from snake, banana or apple. The child gets choose, but you control the options. Freedom in a safe framework. Preschoolers, in a Montessori classroom, a child is free to choose any activity on the shelf as long as they use it respectfully and return it afterward. No one forces them to color, read, or count, but limits are clear: no running indoors, no disturbing others. At home, you allow your child to choose what to wear, but from clothes appropriate for the weather. They help clean up toys because it's part of the shared responsibility of being in the home. These micro movements build life skills, not just obedience, but character. Freedom within limits work only when the adult is prepared. This means observing more, reacting less, being consistent and calm, trusting the child in a guide, knowing when to step back and when to step in. We cannot teach self-discipline if we sternly interrupt. We cannot foster independence if we never let go. Let your child walk their path. You are not the path, you are the guide beside it. Think of one area in your daily routine where you are giving too much control and one area where you could offer a bit more freedom. Write down a new boundary that feels respectful to both of you. Try it tomorrow. Observe, not correct. Reflect, not react. So, thank you for spending this time with me today. I hope this episode gave you a new lens to see your child behavior, not as something to fix but something to understand. Montessori shows that true freedom is rooted to respect for the child, the adult, and the environment. If this episode resonated with you, please subscribe to Whispers of Wonder, share it with a parent or teacher you love, and leave a review. It helps this gentle message reach more hearts. Until next time, remember, when learning begins with love, wonder always grows. Thank you.